Grace and peace to you, and welcome to Trusting God at All Times, the daily devotion of Peakland United Methodist Church here in Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm Reverend Joe Kalis, the pastor here. This past week, I finally hung all of my pictures in my office here at the church. That's not the most important thing I've done since I've arrived at Peakland, but the pictures on the walls of my office help me feel more at home. One of the pictures I have on my wall is this version of the Serenity Prayer, which a clergy colleague gave to me 20 years ago as I was starting out at a new church. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. As I understand it, the prayer was written nearly 100 years ago by the American theologian Reinhold Niebuhr. In the 1940s, the prayer was adopted by Alcoholics Anonymous and eventually other 12-step programs. There were several members of my family and family friends who were involved in AA as I was growing up, and that's where I first learned the prayer. I find comfort and strength in the Serenity Prayer, particularly when I'm living in the hard places in life when there's a great deal of change around me. These past few days, the students in the Lynchburg area are starting back to school, and my sons are starting at their new schools. I'm not sure who's more anxious about that, them or me. I trust most all of us who have children and youth in our lives have worries and anxieties about them. I know in my head that my role as a parent is to love my sons and support them and not let my anxiety infect their lives. I'm praying the Serenity Prayer often in these days so that my words and deeds are loving and supportive and non-anxious. This day and in the days to come, as our students and teachers and school staff are starting a new school year, and for those starting in new places, I am trusting God to grant all of us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thanks be to God.
Every Saturday morning, Pastor Joe has a devotional just for kids. It's a wonderful way to start the day with the family. That devotional, along with all the rest of our devotionals, is available from 7 o'clock on. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.